Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Last episode we got to Novak after visiting Nipton and trying to assassinate a furry, but ultimately that didn't work. And in this episode we're going to be heading over to Repconn and seeing what all this talk about ghouls is about. The detection in this game is pretty whack. So we've already explored this whole town, so there's nothing really new to see here. Maybe next episode we head over to Helios over there and do that mission. But heading over to Repconn is pretty fun as well. It's actually one of the better missions from the game, because it has like multiple different layers to it. There's a few different ways to complete it. Fallout 4 actually tried to have its own Repconn. There was that place you go to with Paladin Dance, I think his name was, where they were making their own rockets. And you can kind of see like the sheer difference in philosophies the developers have between them, where Fallout 4's was mainly go to the place, kill the enemies, find the thing, and leave. The mission here has a lot of different player choice in it. You interact with interesting NPCs. It's a little bit moral gray here and there, because everyone loves that. That was a good shot. Looks like there's a Night Stalker. No, not Night Stalker. Nightkin, that's it. Before we head any further, we'll want to explore up here, because there's some ammo and caps and just general goodies. I think I already have a plasma rifle, so don't need that. Oh, sorry about that. Just wanted to grab this stuff. Didn't mean to ruin your little pyramid there. Is anything over here? Actually would be a pretty good spot to put like something like a little cat stash over there. Since it's so out of the way, only the players who really explore the most will find it. But at the same time, I don't think people would be very inclined to go up there either. Like how there's sort of hints about what's going on. There's nightkin in the area, there's dead ghouls. They're clashing somehow. We need to figure out what's going on. Got a mystery on our hands, gang. Need at least like 2 other followers to have a complete Scooby-Doo gang, but that unfortunately is not possible in Fallout New Vegas. You're limited to a humanoid follower and a non-humanoid follower. What do you idiots do? Get like so many freaking caps and stuff just from looting dead bodies. A playthrough where you're like morally virtuous and like, oh no, I could never steal from the dead. That's desecrating their corpse would be a lot harder to get through. Oh, just picked up some human flesh. Why not, I guess? The fucking game crashed.
Can't run from me.
Not much was missed. I was just collecting some more ammo. I don't know if I found this laser rifle in the footage or not, but I did, and repaired another laser rifle with it. So let's just continue on. Alright, found a bunch of conductors and a fission battery, and I decided to give it to Boone.
Fine by me.
See, where is it? Oh, ammo, that's not it. Can have that. Can have the fission battery, and I also gave him the rat scorpion glands. Don't lose them. Pre-war money. Dead ghoul. Like to grab the laser rifles and repair them with my own. Gotta clear out the lower areas before moving up.
What's the problem, Smooth Skin? Lost your way?
Oh, I guess it didn't do this conversation when I restarted. Who are you?
Who I am doesn't matter, Smooth Skin. Stop wasting time and get up here.
Where are you located?
Like I said, find the metal staircase in the big room on the east side of the building. It's where they used to make rockets.
Tell me again how to find you.
Big room, metal staircase, east side of the building. Is that too many syllables for you?
Got it. Be kind of funny, there's like a low intelligence speech check where you can ask him for clarification again. I didn't actually want to go here. Nothing here. Some ammunition that's for whatever reason in those filing cabinets, even though this is a rocket testing facility. Yeah, stim pack on them, could have used that. See here, Sunset Sarsaparilla. Easy safe, but even better, got some micro fusion cells. Some 308. I think those are for sniper rifles. Bottle caps, pre-war money, some stealth boys. A lot of bottle caps. Good amount of ammunition there. And we even get an additional bit of practically free experience for unlocking this one. I don't know why I keep opening the empty cabinets, I just don't see the empty part in time. Ask why I don't see the empty cabinets, or keep opening them and then explain exactly why. I kinda went up in a different place than I normally do. Or at least than I did the last time I played here. Need to find this room.
Take this.
Some small gripe I have with the game is when you reload, you're not able to search the bodies. So if you kill one enemy and decide to reload because, well, you want to have full ammo for the next encounter, kind of delayed with searching. Public kitchen. Hello everyone. Please remember that the kitchen is a privilege and not a right. Please clean up after yourselves and remember that a clean kitchen is a happy kitchen. Welcome to Repconn. Greetings fellow Repconn employees. I am happy to announce that we have finalized our deal with Repconn. Starting tomorrow we will be an official Repconn facility. Most of you won't notice anything different aside from an increase in benefits. Thank you all for your time and welcome again to the Repconn family. Cake. Are you kidding me? We've been planning Martin's party for months now and you forgot to order the cake? There's no way we are going to find some place to deliver one out here on this kind of notice. Go to the break room and find something for everyone to eat at the party. The different computers have different amounts of messages on them. Martin's retirement. I was as surprised as you were to hear about Martin's retirement. It seemed that things were going so well. The party sounds like a great idea. I'm sure he'll love to see everyone on his last day. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I've already been here. Let's see, I think the one with the most messages are... Here we go. First off, let me say that everyone here is really excited about the merger. It's super to be part of a company as exciting as Repconn. Have we got some kinks in the supply chain? Yesterday a bunch of crates got delivered here containing 2 gross of devices called Stealth Boys. Is it okay if I ask what these things are? Do they really make you invisible? That sounds wild. What will Repconn think of next? Let me know if the shipments came here by mistake. No problem if it didn't. I bet you can have a lot of fun with these things. Private server access. Repconn visit. Steve, please make sure your people are ready for the Repconn visit. We are down to negotiating on what the project is worth, so the better that experiment goes tomorrow, the better for all of us. Sir, I have my team looking into what happened yesterday. I was assured by my best people that the experiment would go off without a hitch. We are starting cleanup of the affected area today, but I was told It may take decades for the radiation to clear completely. Just make sure that someone is punished for this. This has significantly reduced our position with Repconn. I want them to know that we can keep our house in order. So that might actually explain why there's feral ghouls and non-feral ghouls over here. That radiation leakage. Though the feral ghouls here have since come to form a religion around the technology, as if over time their minds and understanding of it deteriorated to the point where they incorporated in some made-up mumbo-jumbo. Not unsimilar to the Adeptus Mechanicus from Warhammer 40,000, all things considered. Though I don't think the Adeptus Mechanicus would be very fond of feral ghouls or non-feral ghouls. Actually doesn't help me at all. Oh, why not grab some pre-war money? Doesn't weigh anything and it's worth a decent amount. Nothing new here. Literally nothing there. The joys of prospecting. I'll leave that there. I don't really need it. Is anything down here worth picking up? Carton of cigarettes, alright. 40 bottle caps, can't say no to that. A little bit of ammunition. Always useful. Oh, that's over there. I'll save it for later. Pre-war money. Some caps. Nothing really worth much there. Or there. That's just, these two things have the exact same loot. Alright, I guess we will handle these guys. Ow, dick. How dare you slash at me while I'm shooting you to bits. Alright, let's head over to that office looking area here. More likely that there's gonna be something good here. Why is there a framed picture of a desolate area? Or at least it kinda looks like the building's been broken up. Or maybe it's just so low quality that I'm actually looking at roofing for it. But no, why would there be this dark part on the side here? Looks like an old Game Boy game. I wonder if this is that area in Fallout 3, the Tranquility Lane. Kinda looks like it. Just took a picture of that area and then reduced the graphical quality by like a billion. Average lock, nothing I can really do there. Maybe the terminal has something. Storage room terminal. Hi Steve, we finished converting that old generator room into storage, as you requested. If you need to get access to a safe, the password is Repconn. Thanks. Oh wait, that's actually new. Hello, Stevie. Well, I can't say I'm surprised you were a devious worm when we started here all those years ago. I guess someone has to take the blame, and may as well be your old friend. That waste spill never would have happened if you didn't push the team so hard, or if you paid for actual competent personnel. I'll be happy to take my retirement package. Good riddance to you in this forsaken place. Martin. Oh, not here. How much more until I level up? Not too much, actually. I could probably visit back here later on. But now I guess we got the full picture of what happened. Repconn wanted to join partners with Repconn, and Repconn was working on a test of something that would entice Repconn to take a good deal, or make a good deal. However, the test didn't go over very well, and there was a radiation spillage that in turn required somebody to be fired, and it turned out to be, I think, the janitor. Though ironically, Steve probably had the best survival chance, since he'd probably leave this place and go to a vault somewhere. Presumably, who knows?
Alright, Smoothskin, I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
Alright, let's go in.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Hey, you're not ghoul.
Your pranks won't work on me, Smoothskin. They won't work on Jason either.
Smooth skin? Your skin looks pretty smooth to me.
Stop wasting my time, Smoothskin. Go waste Jason's.
Just walking around in like a lab coat. Though I don't think he worked here originally. Considering, you know, the bombs fell far too long ago for him to be still alive. I guess I'm not allowed to steal from here. Got all these fancy consoles and whatever you don't see in many areas. Kinda dumb you're not even allowed to look through the garbage.
All praise the great journey. All praise the Creator's divine will.
Praise the Omnissiah and all that. Actually, since I can't even grab anything from here without pissing anyone off, might as well just go see Jason. And it's very easy to find Jason because he's a glowing ghoul.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
I'm here because feral ghouls have been wandering into Novak.
And they've been shooting them down like animals, haven't they? Those ghouls were members of my flock, even after the madness consumed their minds. We never let them wander free. We kept them safe on the first floor. We kept them contained. The demons must have let them out, somehow. And now they are lost forever, denied the salvation and healing glow of the far beyond. Please, Wanderer, bear in mind that every feral ghoul you spare now is one that we can save later. Once the way is clear, our feral brothers and sisters will accompany us on the great journey. If there are any left.
So that's a bit awkward. Tell me more about these demons.
The demons appeared from nowhere. Except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering, like sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle.
You say one of the demons raved at you.
Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step outside. Guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
I'll take care of the demons for you.
Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the great journey can resume. Is the way clear?
Who are you?
I am Jason Bright, the prophet of the great journey. All the ghouls you see here are members of my flock.
Your last name is Bright. That's funny.
An auspicious name, don't you think? It was mine before I became as I am now, before the great warrior. Truly does the Creator author a destiny for each and every one of us.
What is a great journey?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
How will you make the journey?
The means by which the great journey is to be accomplished are an article of faith, not to be discussed with outsiders.
What is this far beyond?
I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but what I have seen is truly miraculous. It is a place of light and healing, and I know in my soul that my flock will be safe there.
What's the deal with a human who let me in?
You're referring to Chris. I doubt you had much luck if you tried telling him that he's human. We had the same discussions when he first appeared, and the same lack of success. He believes he is one of us. Soon enough we realized that Chris was a gift from the Creator. He is integral to the success of the great journey.
I'll be on my way.
Let me know when the underground has been rid of the demons.
Can't even look at that terminal. Well, might as well go handle those demons. Not really much else we can do here. Let's try not to kill any feral ghouls while we're down here. I think that if you actually do manage to avoid killing feral ghouls, they'll appear along with these cultists in a later area waiting to be taken to space. I'm gonna tell my companions to wait here because I want to try to do this without killing anyone. The game crashed. Going through that door seems to crash the game. It crashed it last time. Alright, wait here. Wait here. Gonna save here. Put on a stealth boy. And talk to this guy.
We have a visitor. An assassin, more like. I say kill it, Antler, for safe's sake. Hmm? Okay, Antler, I'll ask. Hi, human. Why you come here?
Who is Antler?
Who is Antler? Who is Antler? Antler, the human asks about you. What do I tell it? All right. All right. Yes, of course. Who Antler is not important to you. Antler wants that you deal with me.
Maybe, I came on behalf of the ghouls upstairs.
A human who is friend to ghouls? Suspicious. You mean the ones upstairs? Antler used intercom, told them stay put, but they want to come down in basement anyways. I cannot allow. My kin are not right in head like I am. They attack you on sight. Ghouls too. They crazy. Your ghoul friends have to wait until you find what Antler brought us to get.
Maybe I can help.
Good. Antler brought us here for a reason. Why was that, Antler? Right. A piece of paper. Shipment invoice. Hundreds of stealth boys sent here a long time ago. But stealth boys must be in the one room. One we don't search yet. The one we can't search.
Why can't you search the last room?
A ghoul, but not squishy like others. This ghoul is tough. I thought Antler said, send my kin into that room, but 3 died. Ghoul is a crack shot and set traps too. After I realized I heard Antler wrong, so I locked the door to keep kin out and wait for Antler to tell me what to do. Then you come along. Antler says you are solution.
I'll find this stealth boy stockpile for you if your kin will leave this place.
Yes, Antler says we leave here as soon as we get stealth boys. Let me give you key. Antler had me lock the door. The ghoul inside not expecting a human. Maybe he don't shoot you. Maybe he will.
Now I need to head in here and we can restock on stealth boys. I know it's a bit paranoid, but I'd rather not do all this mission again.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey, you're not one of those things out there. Who the hell are you?
Jason sent me down here to get rid of the demons.
And I bet he told you it's the Creator's will for you to risk your ass instead of him, right? Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living.
How did you end up trapped down here?
First off, I'm not trapped. This was a tactical choice, alright? I'm no match for those things out there. So I found a good defensive position, and I've been defending it, right? Oh, who am I fooling? I'm trapped. Name's Harlan. Pleased to meet you. What happened was, I was escorting folks down to work when those things attacked us. Most of the fight was upstairs, but some folks panicked and made for the basement, and I went after them. Well, turns out there were even more of those bastards down here than upstairs, and things went to shit fast. I couldn't find the others, so I fell back to this room, set up a nice little kill zone. End of story.
You don't look like the other ghouls from Bright's group.
Guess the outfit gives that away, huh? I never did buy into that religious mumbo-jumbo with the robes and all that shit. It gets lonely out in the wastes, okay? And I don't have to tell you that Bright's group has got some fine-looking ghoulettes in it. Or maybe I would have to tell you. Anyway, I helped them out, and they kept me supplied with ammo and pleasant company.
How have you survived?
I'm not delicate. Radroach meat for protein, condensation off the pipes for water, and I do my business over in the far corner. I wouldn't say it's been comfy.
So you're saying that ghouls need substance in order to survive. So a scenario like, let's say, one child ghoul being trapped in a refrigerator for over 100 years wouldn't be possible. How can I help you get out of this room?
Huh. Well, you're polite. I'll give you that. If this was just between you and me, I'd do as you ask. But it's not. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She panicked and ran the wrong direction. Further into the basement. She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. I'd have gone looking myself, except I wouldn't last a minute out there. You, on the other hand, seem pretty resourceful. Find my friend, and I'll get out of your way.
I'll try to find your friend.
Thanks. Let me know what you find out. Here's hoping she's okay.
Antler sings for stealth boys. Have you found them?
Sorry, no signs of them yet.
Keep looking. Antler wants Nightkin to have them.
I'm gonna save here. I'm still invisible. I'm actually not even sure if this is the right place to go. There's a conductor, but no boon to hold him. I like the rapid hops you can do to get upstairs. I need to go over there, put on a stealth boy, sneak.
I see you, human.
Maybe turn that off. There's one right there. Be cool if there was a way to tell how much stealth boy power you have left. Let's see, anything here that... There's a jail key, kinda need that. Okay, we'll wait for him to go back there and head over there. Or we'll just do this. Jeez, all this just to find one ghoul. And it's not even alive. Fine if it wears off there. Just be real careful. Heading up. Should need to use only one more depending on where big boy there is going, which unfortunately is this way. That's fine, cause we can just jump by them. Wait, not him. Need to go talk to this guy.
Did you find my friend?
Yes, unfortunately.
I see. Well, spare me the details. Damn it. I'm gonna miss that crooked yellow smile. Alright. You did your part, so I'll do mine. Look around up here if you want. I'm gonna make a break for topside.
There we go. Not exactly a lot of stealth missions in this game. Ow. Yeah, I'm not even accepting that. I'm just gonna... How the hell are you gonna escape? Some rat roach meat, alright. It is consistent with his story. RE shipment mistake. Alright, so we've read this already. Workplace misbehavior. In light of yesterday's upsetting events, all employees are hereby directed to give a thorough reading of Repconn's sexual harassment and workplace behavior policies. Also, while it is not explicitly stated in the employee handbook, unauthorized use of military hardware against fellow employees is ground for immediate termination. Shipment sent back. We are sending back two crates of devices labeled Stealth Boys back to you according to the manifest. Each crate contained one gross 144 of the devices. As a result of employee misbehavior, not mine, one crate was opened and is missing five Stealth Boys. Sorry about that. Alright, but where's the corner the ghoul took shits in? You have to have that too. Otherwise, you're skimping out on being consistent with their lore. But we got what we came for. Oh jeez.
I see you, human.
One nice thing about the game is you can really quickly read messages and just close them and still get it in your notes. You know, you could have just waited back there and I would have been able to convince this guy to leave.
Antler sings for stealth boys. Have you found them?
There's no stockpile of stealth boys in this building.
Liar! The invoice said stealth boys here. Antler read it out loud to me.
The stealth boys were sent here by mistake, then sent back.
But invoice note said stealth boys were here. Why can't that note be true? What, Antler? But human could be lying. Is stealing the stealth boys for itself. Oh, Antler, you trust so easy. Your lucky day, human. Antler, believe you. Nightkin will follow the new note to find stealth boys. Better be there.
And now all of a sudden these nightkins are alright with you. See, it would have been that easy, bro. Can't really talk to them though. But that gives us the opportunity to snoop around and see if there's any goodies to find. The whole cactus fruit is actually pretty useful. Have some maize, banana yucca fruit, might as well have that too. Courage today, victory tomorrow. I don't think there's anything really good in the prison area. Alright, Boone.
Okay.
That mission is a lot easier without your companions. Especially if you want to do the real good ending and also help out the ghoul. Though all things considered, they didn't really help out at all. Kinda died anyways. But I guess that's life, isn't it? You know, sometimes you do what you can, but it doesn't change everything.
Is the way clear?
The demons are gone.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Alright. Still can't take anything. Once these guys are gone, everything should be open for you to grab. Look at these guys walking around in fancy space suits. Actually look pretty cool though, have that sort of 1950s retro futuresque look to it. Though it's kind of hard to get a good look because they're all rushing down to the basement.
Dark in here. If you want to use a scope, I can spot for you. Keep you on target.
That won't be necessary, Boone. It can just sometimes be a little difficult to figure out where you're supposed to go. Check around, see if there's anything good. It's a conductor for a boon to hold. Where are you, conductor boy? There you are.
Fine by me.
You know how it is. Oh, another one. Sensor module as well. Might as well grab these pilot lights. Yeah, might as well grab all this junk. Joy of grabbing random shit and just dumping it into your companion's pockets. Nothing here. I think there'd be radiation damage here. But no. Even though there's these barrels that supposedly contain radiation or radioactive materials. Well, that's fucked. This is why I like to grab the empty tanks and empty microfusion cells and stuff like that, because you can make more of them. Oh, here we go. Space helmet, space suit. And look what I found, Boone! There we go.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Well, if you're missing conductors, boy, do I have some good news for you. Are you seriously going to make your great journey on those rockets? I really need to see if that stability patch, if I can get to work.
Yes. The rockets will convey us to our promised land in the far beyond. Vision upon vision has confirmed it.
Let's see, let's talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. You are redeemers both.
Those rockets will convey you and your flock straight into the ground.
I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. But the Creator's will for us has been made manifest.
So you're just going to leave Chris behind?
Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes. The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger.
Well, it's not my business.
Chris shall be declared the saint of the great journey before we depart. I hope this will ease his sadness.
I don't think it will, but goodbye, Jason.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Hey there. Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey.
What do you do here?
I'm the flock's resident engineer. I've always been good with machines. Jason says the Great Journey would have been impossible without me. Of course, my skills aren't much use unless I have the right materials. That's where you come in.
So the Great Journey will use those rockets?
Obviously. It's taken months, but I've nearly got them in working order. Soon they'll take us to the far beyond. I was skeptical at first, of course, being a man of science. But Jason is certain, and I believe in Jason.
Why don't they let you down on the launch pad?
When I joined the flock, Jason made it clear that he wanted me to supervise the repairs, not do them myself. It would be a waste of my gifts to work on just one system at a time. From up here, I've been able to supervise the entire project.
How can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
I'll track down the igniting agent.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough.
What about these rocket souvenirs that I got in the last episode? The stuff inside glows.
Yes, that's isotope 239, all right. And there's enough here to launch the rockets. Now all I need is the thrust control modules.
Can you give me tips for my current task?
Repconn has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up. If they turn up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
I mean, it's prospectors, Chris. Wait.
Scavengers wouldn't know the value of the modules just by looking at them. If you know any junk dealers in the area, I'd start there.
Alright.
Bye.
Luckily for us, there is a way to get outside without going through the whole freaking facility. That's using that little porthole there. Gonna head back to Novak. I wonder how long it took for this person to set up these cars like this. Might be a pre-war thing though. If find kind of funny you can walk into a person's house like this and wake them up, and they don't immediately assume you're some raider or whatever. Let's make it even weirder and put on the spacesuit.
Hello. Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios One. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors.
Oh, finally someone knows a proper term for rummaging around old technology. Do you happen to have any thrust control modules from Repconn in stock?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
And I can do speech or lady killer, and I'm gonna do lady killer. An attractive woman like yourself all alone, maybe you and I can work out some kind of trade.
I know I'm not young and pretty anymore, but I appreciate the thought all the same. Here, take the parts, you flatterer.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots.
Continue.
iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was cancelled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost.
Alright.
If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
And that's that, I guess. Now we need to... You can wear glasses inside the helmet, but you can't wear them with a motorcycle helmet. Gonna head back to Repconn and deliver this crap. And since we now know where the manhole is leading down to the basement, we can skip a lot of prospecting and wandering through hallways and all that. Hey, Chris.
Have you found the components we discussed?
Found the thrust control modules.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition.
The rockets are set to go, right?
Yes. I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin. It is almost time for the...
The radiation down there would kill you, Chris, because you're human.
I thought we were past all that, Smooth Skin. But you just can't resist the chance to mess with me. Typical human. I was human once, you know. Grew up in Vault 34, northeast of here. Nice upbringing if you like assault rifles and target practice. But oh, you prefer machines that don't shoot people? Not so nice then. Who should maintain the Vault's reactor? Hauser? Mitchell? No. Make it Haversam. He likes machines. Haversam won't mind getting irradiated. Haversam won't mind mutating. He's already ugly as it is. Haversam won't mind when his hair starts falling out after a few years. There's no connection, Haversam. You're neurotic.
You left your vault because you were going bald?
Bald? You call this bald, Smoothskin? I'm a monster. A monster!
Jason told me himself, the great journey is for ghouls only. You're not going.
Oh, God. You're telling me the truth, aren't you? Oh, no. How could they do this to me? For 2 years. My God, I've been a joke to them. Do you have any idea how easy it'd be for me to sabotage those rockets? That'd be a joke, huh? One hell of a joke.
That'd be murder, Chris, and you're no murderer.
What, you think I'm too stupid to pull it off? I know enough to get their rockets working, don't I? So I can make them fail, too.
It's not a matter of smarts. You'd never forgive yourself.
Like I could forgive myself for getting duped like this? They used me, and now they'll throw me away.
They'd take you if you could, Chris, but you'd die.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage?
They're going to revere you as a saint, Chris.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
That's not true, Chris. You're alright.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
There's a little town called Novak down the road.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. I'll get Jason and his flock on their way, and then I'll head for Novak. The rockets are ready, Jason. The great journey can begin. Good luck, I guess.
Why is Jason the only one without a spacesuit?
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends, one new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how we cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing, and we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Evening. Evening. Hello.
Activate navigation controls. The controls display a wealth of information concerning the predicted trajectory of the rockets. What do you wish to do? Examine the navigation data further. Set the rockets to crash into one another. Leave it alone. Let's examine it. Examining the trajectories a little further, it looks like the computer is set to take a non-optimal route to the specified destination, which is kind of interesting that they don't actually mention where it is. You surmise that with minor alterations you can plot a course that will take them about 12.5% closer to their intended destination. Do you want to alter the rocket's course? Yes. And gain a little bit of karma for that. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna put lockpick up to let's do 42. Bring guns up to 20. And put the rest in repair. And it still loses karma to take anything, even though there's no longer any ghouls here. Got some rat away, could be very useful. It's probably there for Chris. There we go. Nothing back here. Alright, we're gonna head on over to Gibson's scrapyard and make our way over to Helios and call it an episode after that. So like I said, that mission had a lot of different layers to it. Go through and you see all these feral ghouls, and then you meet the non-feral ghouls that were hinted at throughout the early game. We've seen quite a few Bright Brotherhood corpses here and there. And then you talk to them, you learn what's wrong, you agree to help if you want. Need to clear out the nightkin, and you can do that by either killing them all or sneaking and speaking to that one nightkin and his antler. And then he tells you to get rid of a ghoul in the basement. You can go there and you can kill him or agree to help him out by sneaking around and finding his girlfriend or whatever. Then he leaves, then the knight can leave. Then you gotta find some rocket fuel, which you can either find some in Novak or you can find some somewhere else, find the control module, and you can even choose whether or not to crash the rockets together. It's just loads and loads of different things.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
I'm with the NCR. Anything I can do to help?
Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
Goodbye.
Later.
This is the archetypal NCR member, huh? Part of the NCR Space Corps. At least get the dog something to eat, mate. So yeah, there's our next mission. It's also a pretty long one, so I'm gonna stop the episode here. I hope you enjoyed the video, that I gave you something to think about, and otherwise entertained you.
The Legion's coming for us. Just a matter of time. Believe you me.
Take care.